challenges. There were quite a few challenges. But the biggest challenge was actually getting the product across to the consumers. Because we did not have, when I first got the label out and everything, I actually didn't know how to market it. So initially it was simply based with the friends, so giving it to them as gifts. And then later on I can remember I had studio days in my office, and where people came and placed their orders and all of that stuff. So slowly we got into the market. But the biggest challenge was, I would say up to this day, is getting the product known to the consumer.
මම දැනන් හිටියේ නෑ يعني ඒගොල්ල මේ කොහොමද මේක මහන්නේ කාටද මන් දෙන්න ඕනි එතකොට මට මිනිස්සුන් හොයාගන්න අමාරු වුණා මගේ ඒ කියන්නේ ඇඳුම් ටික මහගන්න ගාමන්ට් එකක් මට හොයාගන්න බැරි වුණා ඊට පස්සේ මම මහා ඒ කියන්නේ ගොඩාක් try කරලා තමා ඒ කියන්නේ අවුරුද්දක් විතරම try කරලා තමා මිනිස්සුන් හොයාගන්න පුළුවන් වුණේ ඊට පස්සේ ඒක මැහුවට පස්සේ වෙළඳ පොළට නිකුත් කිරීමේ ගැටලු ආවා ඊට පස්සේ ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් මම මගේ වයසත් එක්ක ඒ කියන්නේ කම්පැනි ඒ කියන්නේ ෂොප් එකකින් ඇඳුමක් ගන්න කැමති නැහැ මේ මම පොඩි වයසක ඉන්නේ එතකොට මෙයා හැමදාම මේක කරගෙන යයි දන්නේ නැහැ ඒ කියන්නේ විශ්වාසයක් නැහැ කියන තැන තමයි ගොඩක් ෂොප් එකේ ඕනර්ස්ලා එහෙම තමයි මං ගැන හිතන් හිටියේ ඊට පස්සේ මම ෂොප් එක දෙකකට දැම්මට පස්සේ තමයි ඒගොල්ලන්ට මං ගැන මේ කියන්නේ මේ විශ්වාසයක් ඇති වෙලා තමයි මගේ මේ ඇඳුම් ටික ෂොප්ස් වලට දාගන්න පුළුවන් වුණේ
I was a city girl, so trying to go into the rural parts of Sri Lanka, trying to work with farmers, that was at the start very difficult because obviously they are not used to somebody like me going in there and trying to tell them exactly what needs to be done. And then we also realized the approach has to be different because farmers know how to farm. We just need to be able to get their story out to the market. So once we started talking to them and working together as collaborators, then it became much easier. So now the flow is great. Now not many challenges anymore.
The past 3 years have been very challenging for any small business. We had to relook at all our business strategies to manage our cash flow, change our processes and adapt new revenue streams. I think what worked for us is that we took right decisions at the right time. We also made sure that we communicated with all our stakeholders to maintain an open dialogue to find solutions. Methodical, resilient, and a good listener.
A risk taker. I'm creative and I can adapt to different situations.
ධනාත්මකව හිතන يعني ප්‍රශ්න වලට අභියෝග වලට මුහුණ දෙන කාන්තාවක්.
Passionate, positive, and a dreamer. From day one, this was a very new experience for me, simply because I'm someone who's not so savvy with technology. So from first day onwards, it was a huge challenge, but the entire team at Daraz made it so easy for me, always made it comfortable and guided me in such a way that I actually used that knowledge to scale my business and to figure out, okay, what improvements that I should be doing, what new products I should be launching, and how I should manage campaigns and the marketing strategies. So in that sense, I would say it has been quite a challenging and quite a fun-loving experience because I met new people, youngsters. So that made my day, and certain days when we had, where they had to actually challenge me, push me in getting things done, I actually appreciate their patience, their professionalism. So in that sense, I'm very happy and I'm looking forward to a better growth with Daraz in the future.
අවුරුදු 3කට වගේ කලින් තමයි ඩරාස් ආයතනත් එක්ක සම්බන්ධ වුණේ. මුලින්ම කියන්න ඕනි මට මුලින්ම මගේ ගොඩාක් මගේ ඩිසයින් වරයිටිස් තිබුණ නැහැ. එතකොට මට මේ එතනත් ලොකු ප්‍රශ්න වගේක් ආවා. මේ ඒ කියන්නේ සේල්ස් ගොඩාක් ඒ කියන්නේ අඩුවෙන් තිබුණේ. ඊට පස්සේ මම වරයිටිස් වැඩි කරගත්තාට පස්සේ ලොකු සේල් එකක් ආවා. පැන්ඩමික් වලදීත් මට ගොඩාක් මේ කියන්නේ මගේ මේ ගාමන්ට් එකේ කට්ටියට සැලරි උනත් ගෙවා ගන්න පුළුවන් වුණේ ඩරාස් එකෙන් ලැබෙන ඒ කියන්නේ ආදායමෙන්. මේ ස්ටාෆ් එකත් ගොඩාක්ම හොඳයි. ඒ කියන්නේ හැමදේටම මට උදව් කරනවා.
We have been working with Daraz since 2018 and we have managed to grow with them. I think when we started, we did only 1 or 2 orders a month, but right now we process orders on a daily basis. Daraz also helped a lot of small businesses during the pandemic. That was one of our main income sources during that time. Basically, Daraz helped us to pay all our bills during lockdowns. We are grateful for all the support that Daraz has given us for us to grow our business.
So working with Daraz has been a really great experience because it opens our database out to a wider market, and that really helps us. And the Daraz team has been amazing. They have always been available for us for any support. And the platform is super easy, anyone can use it. So we are very happy to be on it. So in Sri Lanka, agriculture was not looked at as an industry that is very rewarding. So our farmers don't really get the recognition that they need, although they give a lot to that industry. So we thought, how can we make a difference? How can we give a better value to these farmers? And the best way we thought was to look at sustainable agriculture or organic agriculture. So we saw a need in the market, and that's the need that we were trying to fulfill. And to also make Sri Lanka the orchard of Asia, to get our products out to other markets and to make it more sustainable, ethical. And I think that's the need for the day. So that's why we started it.
වගේ මම ෆැෂන් ට්‍රේඩ් එකේ වැඩ කරනකොට ඒ කියන්නේ මම කලම් ෆැෂන් වීක් එකේ වැඩ කරා. එතකොට මට ෆැෂන් ඩිසයිනර්ස්ලා ඒගොල්ලෝ මේගොල්ලෝ දකින්නකොට මටත් ආසෙ දුණා මමත් කවදා හරි දවසක ඒ වගේ තැනකට යනවා කියලා. ඊට පස්සේ තමයි මම ඒකට යොමු වුණේ.
That was actually one of my dreams since I was 20 or 21 years old. I really worked hard for it. It was a long journey. When the time was right and I had enough expertise, funding and the right business partners to do it, I just jumped into it. It was not a decision made overnight. It was a dream that I wanted to realize, and I worked really hard towards achieving it.
So let me say it like this. As a professional, I'm into human resources. So technically, I'm a HR consultant, executive coach, and a trainer. So when I was training all these CEOs and all the top leaders in blue chip companies, as a coach, I always used to tell them, you need to have a plan B once you reach your 50. So as a coach, I thought I need to take my own medicine as well. So when I hit my mid-40s, that's when I started thinking I need to have another job, simply because I'm a workaholic. I'm not a person who's looking forward to retirement. I need to make sure that I have something to get engaged on a day-to-day basis. So that paved the way to this, simply because mainly the industry knows me for an etiquette teacher, for an etiquette expert and a grooming personality. Because of that, I always had this craze for fashion, for grooming oneself. I always had the issues in dressing in Sri Lanka because it was very difficult to find the appropriate sizes for me, especially because I'm too tall and too big. So that's one thing that I wanted to sort for people. And when I was researching on it, I found out that in Sri Lanka, it's very difficult to find quality product for a reasonable price. So that paved the way for me to introduce a brand that has quality, that has style. Yet again, it is affordable for anyone. Open up to criticism, open up to risk taking, and always remember, you can't make everyone happy. There will always be people who are not happy with your product, who are not happy with what you do. That's fine. As long as you believe in yourself, as long as you know what you want to do and what your goal is, that's all that matters. So believe in yourself.
මම ඉස්සෙල්ලම කියන්න කැමති ඒ කියන්නේ අපි දැන් ඕන වැඩක් පටන් ගන්නකොට පළවෙනි පාරම සාර්ථක වෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඒ කියන්නේ ස්ටෙප් බයි ස්ටෙප් ගිහිල්ලා තමයි අපිට සාර්ථකත්වය ගන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් අපි සමහර ලාවට හිතනවා අයියෝ මේක හරියන්නේ නැහැ මම මේක අත්හැරලා දානවා කියලා. එහෙම හිතන්න එපා. දැන් මම නම් පිටකොටුවට ගිහිල්ලා රෙදි රෝලක් හරි කරේ තියන් ඉන්න පුළුවන් තත්ත්වයක ඉන්නවා. ඒ තත්ත්වෙට හරි එන්න ඕනි. ඒ කියන්නේ තම්ම එක බෑ මහන්සි මේක රෑ මේක එහෙම කියලා බෑ. අපිට කොච්චර අපි අසනීප වුණත් අපි එක දිගටම වැඩ කරගන්න ඕනි. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි අදිෂ්ඨානය ඒ කියන්නේ ඒව තමයි තියෙන්න ඕනේ හැම වෙලේම. ඒ කියන්නේ කම්මැලි වෙලා මේක බෑ මේක හිත කරනවා එහෙම නැතුව තමන් මෙන්න මේ තැනට යනවා කියන එකෙන්ම තමන් වැඩේ කරගන්න කියලා තමයි මම කියන්නේ.
I think the best advice that I can give anyone is to enjoy what you do. I believe enjoying what you do is more important to be successful. As a businesswoman, you will spend more time at work, and if you don't like what you do, you will easily get frustrated, overburnt, and exhausted. So don't rush into things. Take one step at a time. Always make sure you have an eye on your cash flow and your bottom line. Be bold, be brave, and do not listen to everyone. Listen to a selected few people that you really trust.
So don't ever take no for an answer. Because and if you believe in your idea, just go ahead, take a risk and just do it. Because if I had listened to most of the people who told me that I'm crazy getting into agriculture, I'm crazy, putting vegetables and fruits online, then I probably wouldn't be here today. So just go for it.